Hey everybody, good morning. It's LaDonna Hale out here in Springfield, Oregon. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to hop on this morning. I just wanted to pop on here quickly on this fine Monday morning and share just a little bit of the things that I have adjusted over the last year that have really had such a huge positive impact on my life as an almost 50-year-old. So I started my career as a salesperson with baby at 19 years old. I was so young when I had my oldest. I was pregnant with her at 19. I had her actually at 20. And I dove hard into sales because I had someone say, hey, this is where you'll be able to provide the best for your child. And I knew that I wasn't going to have the support of her dad, and that was going to be something I was going to be providing financially and emotionally for her on my own. I ended up having two solo until I met my awesome husband. So sales was the career that actually helped me be able to be the very best for my family, for my daughters, to be able to provide for them. So what I did last year was made a huge shift in my career, also in sales, but made an alignment with a company that is more aligned with the culture that our family is walking in and living in, and it's been super fun and powerful. But I've done so much work in 8 different areas in my life in this last year to help me kind of align things so that things feel more joyous, things feel more fun, that we're having a lot more fun in our lives, in my life, right? I cut a pretty serious corporate sales career, downsized everything, and went to a singular focus for my income in my career. And in that, I just needed to make some shifts and kind of sort out where some bad habits were lying and how I could be getting up every morning and being gracious and grateful and thankful for the blessing of my life and how I could bless others. So this is, take out a piece of paper and write these things down really quickly because it's all about alignment. I thought I was out of balance last year. My health wasn't real great. I wasn't feeling my best. I didn't have anything that was really happening terribly. I just was really tired. I wasn't feeling very good. I wasn't feeling great. I wasn't able to enjoy the things that I really enjoyed doing. So take out a piece of paper and just jot these things down. Family, health, spirituality, career, contribution or give back, charity, your financial life, where you're having fun and where your free time goes to have fun and enjoy yourself. And really think about those things. So if I went too fast and you need me to send these to you, if you've not ever heard that having those things in alignment actually will allow you to have more joy in your life, send me a message. I'll send you the list. So in each of these areas, I had a few that were pretty on point, but I had quite a few that were not on point, that were really failing. My health, I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't exercising enough. I wasn't eating healthy. I wasn't supplementing correctly. I wasn't drinking enough water. That was an area that was really weak. And in that, my energy level was really low. My body couldn't keep up the way it needed to because I was carrying extra weight and I wasn't physically taking care of my abilities there. So that was an area that really needed a lot of shifting. My career, I made a huge pivot. I cut everything that I had been doing financially to align with one singular focus and had to start over brand new at the very beginning a little over a year ago, just before I turned 48 years old, right? 47, and I was totally revamping my whole life, my career, my finances, where my time would be spent to earn an income. Terrifying. It's terrifying. But if you step out in fear, I'm telling you, the joy that comes along with that can be so magnificent, like truly. So again, if you need a little help with that list, if you want me to send you the list of the areas that it would be really good to get introspective in, and how do you shift things out that aren't working and shift things in that are working, it's just with consistency. It's with trying some things, implementing some things, and then taking action on some things in those areas. So in each of those areas that I listed out, I had to ask myself, I had to stop myself and I had to ask myself, what do I really want? Right? I'm totally shifting my whole life, refocusing my whole life. At almost 50 years old, I had to get really deeply introspective about what I wanted in each of those areas. So that was the first thing I did. I sat down and I looked at what I wanted in those areas in my life, and then I implemented at least one thing in each of those areas that I was going to put a good habit in place of a bad habit. And that was so helpful. So I wrote a list of 30 things that were must-haves, that were things that were going to be in alignment with those 8 areas. And I'm still working on some of those things, but what's happened is with the consistency, I shared last week a little bit about the popcorn theory. You put a bag of microwave popcorn in the microwave. The first minute you are getting virtually nothing. The second minute you're getting a little bit of pops, and the third minute it's massive explosion. So what the microwave did that entire time was it was consistent. So when you take each of these areas and you at least shift out one bad habit and put in a good habit and you're consistent, a lot can shift in a year. I've had some really massive changes happen in the year. It's been so fun. Our family is all collectively working so well together and having a blast, and really, able to focus on my youngest daughter's health. She has Crohn's disease, and that's been a really big challenge for us. And being aligned in all these other areas has allowed me to be able to pay more attention to how I can help her with that and help her move her health forward. So what are the things that you really love to do? This is an area that I was really, really failing in. Our creativity comes out when we're having fun. And I was spending so much time as a wife and a mom and a career person and juggling all these balls in the air. My parents were having some health challenges. My youngest daughter has health challenges. So I was just feeling frantic and like I couldn't take action, which is unlike me. I've always been able to be a massive action taker, but I was really literally stopped. So the one thing I've really implemented this last year, and if this is something that you don't spend time doing, you can do it low cost. If you don't have the monetary to be able to do big things, do the things that you love to do. So start an I love list. What are the things that pique your curiosity? Maybe it's that you want to take a class in jewelry making. Maybe it's, and you can do some of these things online completely free. Maybe it's that you want to learn how to paddleboard. Maybe it's that you want to ride a horse. I'll tell you, social media opens up so many avenues to amazing things. I mean, if you've got a want that you want to try to conquer and you're in an area and you don't know where to find it, throw something on social media and say, hey, who knows how to do this low cost? Or who knows where I can figure out how to do this? Or who knows a coach that might help me with this? When you keep your options open in life, you never know what might be presented to you. So I hope that you found some value in this. If you did, please share it out. If you want the list of these areas that you can start shifting in, a good habit for a bad habit, I'm telling you, a lot can change in a year. If you have any of these areas of family, health, spirituality, career, where you're giving back, your finances, and your fun and your free time, if you're having challenges in one area, often there's a few areas that might be misaligned with what will allow you to live in joy. So if you need a little help with this, I've done a lot of work. I've spent a lot of money. I've spent a lot of time addressing these things, and I'm able, for the first time ever in my life, I live in such a peace-filled state, but all while still having a blast and all while still taking action and pivoting things forward in my life. So I hope that you found some value in this, that it's helpful. It's Monday. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. It's never too late to try something new, and enjoy your week. Thanks for being on.